The forebrain, the second part is cerebrum, which consists of 80% of the brain, and it is located above the cerebellum. It is the largest part of the brain. It consists of two hemispheres with an outer portion called the cerebral cortex. The two hemispheres are connected by a bridge of nerve fibers that relay information between the two hemispheres called the corpus callosum. The left and right lobes are divided into four parts: parietal lobe, frontal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. Frontal lobe is in the front of the anterior region and are the side centers for intelligence. They control various types of movements, voluntary and involuntary, including facial muscles, chewing, swallowing, movement of tongue, movement of lips, and an association area is provided to provide association between sensation and movements. Parietal lobes are situated in the mid-upper area and have center for taste, sensation of pain, touch, pressure, and temperature, and some of the components of speech. Temporal lobe lie on the side or the lateral side, and they are the center for hearing, smell, recall of audiovisual events, and some components of speech. Occipital lobe is on the hind region of the brain and have centers for perception of sight. So forebrain is a very important part of the brain. The third part of the forebrain is diencephalon. It is a deep portion of the brain and consists of epithalamus on the roof, thalamus on the sides, hypothalamus on the floor, and a narrow cavity called third ventricle occurs in diencephalon. Epithalamus bears the pineal body and the anterior choroid plexus. Hypothalamus is a region which determines our hunger and fullness. Thalamus relays sensory impulses from medulla oblongata and other parts to the cerebrum. It also has center for thirst, fatigue, sleeping, body temperature, and emotion. Hypothalamus secrete number of hormones. 10 of them control the functioning of anterior pituitary, while 2 hormones pass into the posterior pituitary and function as the hormones. Pituitary gland lies on the inferior side of the hypothalamus. Now we will study the hindbrain. The hindbrain is the posterior involuntary part of the brain and consists of three parts: cerebellum, pons, and medulla. Pons. It is located between the midbrain and the medulla oblongata and controls certain respiratory function. Medulla oblongata contains center that regulate the heart and the lung and function for swallowing, coughing, vomiting, and sneezing. Cerebellum is the area that coordinates musculoskeletal movement to maintain posterior balance and muscle tone. It is inferior to the occipital lobe of the cerebrum and posterior to the pons and medulla oblongata. Cerebellum is the second most largest part of the brain and consists of 12.5% of the brain and controls all the muscular activity as well as maintain equilibrium of the body. It provides precision to the voluntary activities. The midbrain connects hindbrain with the forebrain. It has fibrous tracts and four swellings. Fibrous tracts are called cerebral peduncles and four swellings are called corpora quadrigemia. The midbrain connected with the reflex movements of the head, neck, and trunk region in the reflex to the light, sight, and sound. So these are some of the general brain functions. You have studied specific brain functions related to each part. So brain act as a relay center for sensation like heart rate, blood pressure, temperature control, behavior response, digestive function, water and electrolyte balance. So the second part of the central nervous system is spinal cord. It extends from the medulla oblongata of the brain to the area around the first lumbar vertebra in the lower back. It has nerves from the peripheral nervous system extending out from the spinal cord. The spinal cord is protected by vertebral column, cerebrospinal fluid, and meninges. Meninges are three layers of membrane that covers the brain and the spinal cord. There are three layers of meninges: dura mater, arachnoid, and pia mater. Dura mater is the outer tough fibrous membrane, arachnoid is the middle, and the pia mater is the innermost layer which consists of several blood vessels.